How we doing, everyone? How has your week been? We've had a pretty hectic week, or relatively. We had Nike Sneakers Day. Good few releases here in the EU. Today we're gonna get into some really interesting topics, some really cool upcoming sneakers that I am excited to tell you guys about. As always, we do this every single week where we go over upcoming sneaker releases. Of course, we recap the past ones. So if you're new here, the best way to stay in the loop, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe, follow me over on Instagram. But as always, we need to get into a release recap. This one's gonna be super quick. Only one I kind of want to ask you guys about is the Jordan 1 Yellow Toe. Yes, sir. We've got a review up on the channel. These dropped in the EU. You guys out in the US, again, September the 24th, which is, man, that's just savage. I do want to make this recap nice and quick because we've got a bunch to get into. So as always, let me know what you managed to grab. And with that being said, let's hop into the upcoming sneakers. All right, we are starting off nice and light. Just a little release reminder for the Jordan 1 Stealth. These are dropping on August the 30th. Now listen, I gotta be honest with you guys, I don't have much hope for these in terms of demand. Like, it just feels like people are moving away from Jordan 1. If these things are going for just about retail on the aftermarket, considering this is like the color blocking everyone loves, then there's no chance in hell the Stealth ones are going to be reselling for anything crazy. Jordan 1s just don't seem to be doing it for people like they did in the years past. But either way, I do think it's a very clean colorway, super wearable, and it is dropping on August the 30th. One that I really liked the look of is this one right here. This is a very interesting pair of Air Max 1s. This is called the Dirty Denim. These, I believe, are already loaded up on the US Nike sneakers for August the 26th. So right around the corner. And I just really like the interesting materials on them. Now, it kind of looks like a collaboration Air Max without being a collaboration Air Max. This is a GR colorway. I don't think they'll be too hard to pick up, but I do imagine they sell out. Sticking with Air Maxes, of course, we know that we're supposed to be getting two different colorways of the Patta collaboration upcoming. This is going to be the first one, guys. The one that I don't think is going to do much in terms of demand. This is not my favorite colorway by any means. Be aware that there is a much nicer colorway, in my opinion, dropping later on this month. What I believe is that these already released out in the US on August the 12th, and they are loaded up right now in the EU on Nike sneakers for August the 22nd. All right, guys, we have some brand new looks at the Maniere Jordan 4, and let me just tell you, these pictures just gave me a whole new perspective on the sneaker itself. I don't even know what the hell this material is. I don't know if I've ever seen this kind of style on a pair of sneakers, let alone a pair of 4s. This literally looks like they've taken premium to a whole new level. This just looks exactly what you would expect from an Maniere Jordan 4 collaboration. I cannot wait for this sneaker, and I know a lot of you guys are excited about this one as well. That leather, which is just like discolored in some places, it's so cool. And again, the release date is November this year. We don't have an exact release date. I believe it's the first half of the month, so we'll have to wait and see. We've got official images of the upcoming Serena Williams Air Force 1. This is the LXX zip. They're very kind of like minimal, like they took the laces off, they added a zipper, they took away the Nike swoosh, and they just embroidered it in there. It gives it a really cool little touch. This is not a sneaker for me, but it's not too bad, I gotta say. This colorway is also pretty nice. These are going to be dropping on August the 25th. We got some official images of, again, a sneaker we spoke about last week, and again, I said it last week and I will say it again, I'm getting more and more excited about this pair of Dunks. Take a look at this. This is the Huff collaboration on the Nike SB Dunk Low. These are going to be releasing this year, and we've got a couple different colorways. This is the New York colorway, this white and navy, and then we have the San Francisco, which might be my favorite colorway. Don't knock me because these look freaking like pandas. I do like the edged details, like it's almost aged type of leather. And then of course, this is the other colorway. This is the wait, what colorway? It's all over gray. It's got tie-dye. This image here looks like it's got the New York building silhouette, as well as like the Statue of Liberty as well. That's all reflective. That just looks really cool. In terms of a release date though, we don't have anything exact, just some point here in 2022. Since we have official images, I imagine right around the corner. Let's talk Yeezy, because they have pulled out a colorway that is just insane. So take a look at this here, and when I first saw this, I just thought, oh yeah, it's just somebody making a custom colorway of a pair of slides. It's not actually going to be releasing, but it's going to be releasing. So this is called the Azure Yeezy slide, and here it is in hand. It's the same slide that we know we love. It's got the texture, it's got the Adidas branding. This is actually going to be coming. It almost looks like the high-res blue 700 that just dropped. Super vibrant and very, very blue. blue. This year we've seen a lot of color, especially very vibrant colors from Yeezy brand. Usually they're very traditional with the earth tones, the blacks, the whites, the sails. I think these are pretty clean. Let me know what you guys think. These are supposed to be dropping here in 2022, sometime in the fall. Speaking of slides, we've got a very interesting pair of Nike slides that are going to be dropping. This one right here, guys. They took a pair of Uptempos and just chopped it up and made a slide. I don't know if this is cool or not. Like, strangely enough, I look at it and I'm like, you know what? It's kind of a vibe. It's chunky, it's built, it kind of looks like some kind of designer vibe. So I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this one, but we do have official images, so these things are right around the corner sometime soon, I guess. They do look comfortable, so I will give it that. We have first looks at an upcoming ALD and New Balance collaboration, and it is really not what I expected. So, okay, take a look at this. This is the Aime Leon Dore New Balance Rainier. Never heard of this silhouette, whether this is a new model specifically as part of this collaboration or not, but it's kind of like a really dusty old hiking shoe. It's really not my favorite, certainly not my favorite that New Balance and ALD has done. I mean, it just seems a little bit left field. Do people really want collaborations of hiking shoes? I don't know. Is there any hype beast copying the hiking shoes? Let me know your thoughts. It just seems like a little bit left field, but either way, these are going to be dropping at some point this year. Like I mentioned in my top 10 hyped sneakers dropping this month, we have an upcoming pair of Yeezy slides. Finally have official images, so take a look at this here. This is the Yeezy slide in the Flax colorway. These images are a lot more accurate in terms of what we're actually going to get because they are official, but at the same time, Yeezys, they always kind of look a little bit different from the official images. But yeah, these are supposed to be dropping on August the 22nd, so just around the corner. Again, we're supposed to be getting Vantas on the 19th as well, so look forward to a couple Yeezy drops right around the corner. Let's talk about this next sneaker, which once you take a look at it, it will haunt your dreams. It will become a nightmare. This image will be burnt into your brain and it will keep you up at night. Take a look at this right here. It's a collaboration, Cactus Plant Flea Market, and they are going full Grinch. Apparently this is a Nike Dunk Low, which you would definitely not guess. I mean, should we even call it a Nike Dunk Low? Is there any point? It looks just like a random piece of fur that you're going to be wearing. I don't know if this is like an official collaboration with the Grinch, or is this just kind of like taking inspiration? Maybe you can get like a hair trimmer and kind of clean the sides up a little bit. I don't know. These are going to be dropping holiday time this year, so maybe people just gonna slam them on for Christmas Day. Randomly, you have a yin and yang sign on the back as well. I just noticed that. Why does that tie into the Grinch? I have no idea. I just think these are wild. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. I'd be very interested to hear your opinion. Real quick, just wanted to show you guys these on foot looks at a very interesting colorway of the Jordan 1 Low. Take a look at this. This is the Jordan 1 Low Craft, and I just thought these look so freaking clean. I want a pair. Now, in terms of like release information, we're very limited. All we know is that it's going to be dropping this year. We don't know when, we don't know if it's going to be a US exclusive or anything like that, but we did see some craft versions of the Jordan 1 recently. This is a very clean pair of lows that I will definitely try pick up as soon as we get more information on them. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have. Take a look at these images and let me know what you think of these down in the comment section, but let's keep it moving. We got our first looks at an upcoming collaboration between Lyrical Lemonade and Nike. They are doing an Air Force 1 Low. Lyrical Lemonade, I believe, is a producer, or at least he makes a lot of music videos for upcoming artists and I guess cemented artists like Juice WRLD, Eminem, there's a couple others. He's got a little logo on the back and it's pretty simple for the most part. It seems like anybody who does an Air Force 1 collaboration, all they do is like a little bit of text and call it a day. But as far as the release date, these are just supposed to be dropping at some point this year, so look forward to these. We need to talk about the Jordan 1 Chicagos that are dropping this year, the Reimagined to be exact. So we've got a couple updates. The first one is they're delayed, guys. They are pushed back. Now, it's not too bad of a pushback, like it's not too delayed. These were originally going to be dropping on November the 19th. However, they've been pushed back to October the 29th. So a full month at least, and we don't know whether they'll get delayed again. We've seen so many delays, especially for you guys out in the US. Like, that's why you didn't get the Taxi 1s. The Canyon Purple Jordan 4s are still delayed. Now, we also have another piece of information about this, very, very small piece, but we finally have a look at the box for this pair of sneakers, which I don't think we've seen yet. It's pretty interesting. It's going to match the sneaker quite fittingly. It's this picture here. So it's an aged box. It looks like the top of the lid is orange orange and it's just scuffed up. So it's going to have a lot of artificial aging like we've seen a lot of people do. Nike and Jordan Brand have been fully embracing what a lot of the customizers have been doing with sneakers, aging them. Those are your updates on the Chicago Reimagined. They're delayed and we've got to look at the box. All right, we got to talk about young Travis making the news once again. We've literally been speaking about his sneakers every single week for the past like 2-3 weeks now. And that's because he is making a lot of noise. He's got a lot of sneakers in the pipeline. So we have some actual in-hand images of the upcoming pair of Jordan 1 lows from Travis Scott that is supposed to be releasing this year. This is the Black Phantom colorway, and I gotta say, it's a little bit underwhelming. It's all over black, that is it. It just doesn't seem like there's that much to it. It's still gonna have all of the Cactus Jack details and branding, same thing on the tongue, but it's literally just black suede with some, I guess, kind of like rougher suede. Everything is outlined with this white stitching, which I think does look pretty cool, but it's pretty plain. I definitely don't think that this one is going to compete with the likes of the Fragments or the Reverse Mochas or any of the other ones. I think this is going to be a pretty hyped release, definitely a lot more hyped than some of the Air Maxes and stuff like that, but it's not going to be the most compelling. I mean, literally, it's all over black. What's a bit strange is that like the original leaks showed a colorway like this, which in my opinion, I kind of preferred. This one looks like, I don't know, it's just got a little bit more to it, a little bit more contrast. It looks pretty sick, but yeah, nah, we're just getting an all over black colorway just like this. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this. Is this what you wanted? Is this what you expected? And these are going to be releasing on December the 15th. So expect this all over black pair in that month. We know that Travis Scott is working on a bunch of other colorways. We don't know how many of them we're going to be seeing, but I do have a really interesting look at a pair of samples, which I don't think is going to be releasing, but this page here, which has a lot of kind of like leaks and rumors of different sneakers. This one is a sample of the Fragment collaboration, kind of like this UNC blue. These look amazing. These look incredibly clean. I like them a lot. And I would have thought like this sample would have been seen last year when that Fragment drop was like around the corner, but we're seeing it now. And this apparently says 2023 on it as well. So I don't know, maybe Fragment and Travis Scott are working on something else. We'll have to wait and see, but this is just a sample I thought I'd show you guys. Final story, guys, and this is not really a story, it's just an article from Complex, which I thought was pretty interesting. Take a look at this here. Complex said, ranking Kanye West sneakers worst to best. So we're literally just gonna take a brief little scroll through here and we can see if you guys agree with this list or not. The worst sneaker on this list is the Yeezy Crepe sneaker. Number 22 on their list is the Adidas 350 V2 Compact. Number 21, I disagree with strongly, is the Yeezy Boost 700 MNVN. I like the minivans, man. 20 is the Calabasas Power Phase. The Louis Vuitton Mr. Hudson. Yeah, 19, that's fine. 18 is the Yeezy Knit Basketball. The 17 is the 500 Highs. Number 16 is the Yeezy Quantum. I feel like the Yeezy Quantum has just got such a bad rap. I have no idea why people don't like that shoe. I freaking love the Quantums. 15 is the Knit Runner. They got the 750s at number 14 on the list. 12 is the 380s. 450 is number 11. 500s are number 10. Louis Vuitton Dawn is at number 9. We got the 700 V3 at number 8. Foam Runner at number 7. Number 6 is the Nike Air Yeezy 1. Number 5 is the original 350. Number 4 is the Louis Vuitton Jasper. A lot of Louis Vuitton sneakers in here. Number 3 is the Yeezy Boost 350 V2. Number 2, the Yeezy Boost 700. I can agree with that at least. And then number 1 is the Nike Air Yeezy 2. Let me know what you think of this. What do you think is the best Yeezy of all time? Let me know down in the comment section, and hey, maybe we should make our own list. Let me know if you'd like to see me rank all of the Yeezys that I've ever released. Drop it down in the comment section, but that pretty much wraps it up, guys. That is all I have for you. A lot to look forward to. Thank you so much for coming through and hanging out for yet again another video. Thank you for liking, commenting, and of course subscribing. I'll catch you guys in the next one, but until then.